The election process of the Vice President of India. The Vice President of India is the second highest constitutional office in India after the President of India. He or she acts as President in the absence of the President due to death, resignation, impeachment, or other situations. The Vice President of India is also ex officio chairperson of the Rajya Sabha. When a bill is introduced in Rajya Sabha, Vice President decides whether it is a financial bill or not. If he is of the opinion a bill introduced in the Rajya Sabha is a money bill, he would refer the case to the Speaker of the Lok Sabha for deciding it. As per the Article 324 of the Constitution of India, read with the Presidential and Vice Presidential Elections Act 1952 and the Presidential and Vice Presidential Election Rules 1974, the responsibility of the superintendence, direction and control of the Vice Presidential election lie with the Constitutional Autonomous Body, Election Commission of India. The Election Commission is also required to ensure that the election to the office of the Vice President of India is a free and fair election. To contest in the Vice Presidential election, an aspiring candidate must be a citizen of India, have completed 35 years of age, be qualified for election as a member of the Rajya Sabha, should not hold any office of profit under the Government of India or the government of any state or under any local government. Offices of the President and Vice President, Governor of any state, and Ministers of state or union are exceptions. The Vice President of India is elected by the members of an electoral college consisting of the members of both houses of parliament in accordance with the system of proportional representation by means of single transferable vote. The election of the Vice President is different from the election of the President, as the nominated members of Rajya Sabha as well as of Lok Sabha can also participate in the elections, and the members of state legislatures are not part of the electoral college for the election. The nomination of a candidate for election to the office of the Vice President must be subscribed by at least 20 electors as proposers and 20 electors as seconders. Every candidate has to make a security deposit of Rs 15,000 in the Reserve Bank of India. The election is to be held no later than 60 days of the expiry of the term of the office of the outgoing Vice President. A returning officer is appointed for the election, usually the Secretary General of either House of the Parliament, by rotation. The nomination papers are scrutinized by the returning officer and the names of all eligible candidates are added to the ballot. The value of each vote in the Vice Presidential election is 1. Ballot paper containing name of the contesting candidates is used for election, which does not contain any party symbol. It has 2 columns, one containing the name of the candidate and the second for marking the order of preference. The winning candidate has to get a required quota of votes, which is 50% of the total valid votes. The Vice President holds office for 5 years. The Vice President can be re-elected any number of times. The Constitution does not provide a mechanism of succession to the office of the Vice President in the event of an extraordinary vacancy due to death, resignation or removal apart from a re-election. However, the Deputy Chairman of the Rajya Sabha can perform the Vice President's duties as the Chairman of the Rajya Sabha in such an event. As per the Article 67B of the Constitution of India, the Vice President can be removed by a resolution of the Rajya Sabha passed by an effective majority and agreed to by a simple majority, 50% of present and voting members of the Lok Sabha. But no such resolution may be moved unless at least 14 days advance notice has been given. The Constitution does not list grounds for removal. No Vice President or ex officio Vice President has ever faced removal proceedings in India. All disputes arising in connection with the election of the Vice President are petitioned to the Supreme Court of India, which inquires into the matter. The petition is heard by a 5-member bench of the Supreme Court which decides on the matter. The decision of the Supreme Court is final. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe for more.